Hello friends, this video on reproductive health part 9 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. And the last contraceptive method is the surgical method. So what kind of surgery do we do? So this is a terminal method to prevent further pregnancy. So this is like the final foolproof solution. So once you get this done, so now you cannot become pregnant forever. So it is like the last resort, you can say. So it permanently blocks gamete transfer. So once this surgery is done, your gametes cannot be transferred thereafter. So gamete formation will take place. Now this surgery can take place inside the body of a male. It can also take place inside the body of a female. So what is done basically is the path through which the gamete transfer takes place. For example, in case of a male, the male gametes are produced in the inside the testis, in the seminiferous tubules. Now how the male gametes are transferred outside the body? Through vas deferens, and then finally it comes out through the penis, right? Similarly, in case of a female body, the eggs are produced by the ovary and then they come out through the fallopian tube, right? So what is done in this method is the production of egg or the production of sperm still continues, but the way they were transferred outside, somewhere in between, their road is blocked, and the road is blocked permanently so that they cannot travel out. So that is the surgical method. So surgery can be performed either in male or female. This is also known as sterilization. So the surgical contraceptive method is called sterilization. So a person on which this surgery has already been done is said to be a sterilized male or a sterilized female. That means a person who is incapable of reproducing thereafter. So let us look at what kind of surgical methods take place in case of male and female. Now, the surgery which takes place in males is called vasectomy. What is vasectomy? The word vas is derived from the word vas deferens. Now, you already saw that in case of a male reproductive system, you have this tube-like structure called vas deferens, through which the sperms which were produced in the testis, they travel through the vas deferens and then finally joins the ejaculatory duct and then comes out through the penis. So this vas deferens is being cut in between. So if you see here, it has been cut and then it is tied back. So there is a disconnect in between. Now due to this disconnect, the sperms cannot actually move through this root. So the root is actually broken in between. So that is called vasectomy. This happens in male. Whereas tubectomy means removal of a small portion of the fallopian tube. So from fallopian tube, it has got the word tubectomy. So this happens in females because fallopian tube is a part of the female reproductive system, and this happens in males. So in females, what happens? This is the ovary. Like on both sides, you have one ovary, and then from here you have the fallopian tube. So this is the fallopian tube. So in this picture you can actually see that even here the fallopian tube is also broken in between and then tied back. So as a result, there is a disconnect. So even though an egg is released by the ovary, but the egg cannot travel through the fallopian tube. So now the egg remains in the fallopian tube, and also when the sperms enter, the sperms will not be able to reach the egg because there is a disconnect in the fallopian tube. So these are the surgical methods, but here this method is going to be almost permanent. Now this surgery is vasectomy or tubectomy is a minor surgery. It is not a very major surgery. But if you want to revert it back, let us suppose first you got this surgery done and then later you decide that no, you want to have a baby now or you want to get pregnant. So in that case, if you want to reverse back, if you want to get the tubes joined back again, or if you want to get the vas deferens joined back again, so that will involve a major surgery, and that major surgery is not always successful. Sometimes the surgery is also a failure. So there are risks involved. So one should go for surgical method of contraception only when they decide it forever that now they will never want to have a baby ever in their life. So this should be like the final resort. It should not be considered as a temporary contraception. So some of the advantages and disadvantages. Advantage, it is effective against pregnancy forever. Obviously, when your tubes are already cut, there is no chance that it can fail. So this contraception method will always be effective. It can never fail. But the disadvantage is that it is almost permanent. It is not that it is not possible to reverse the process, but as I said, the success ratio is quite less. In many of the cases, that major operation is also a failure. So that way it is like an almost permanent change. Now, these were the various contraceptive methods, and using any of these methods. Now, which method to choose depends on the couple or depends on an individual, but choosing any of these methods can help to control the size of the family, can help to avoid unwanted pregnancies, and also prevention of sexually transmitted diseases to a quite extent. Thank you. Please visit www.examfear.com to watch more videos, attempt free online test, get free study material, find tutors and mentors. Thank you once again.